President Donald Trump shocked much of the world on Wednesday, and sent the liberal media into a tailspin, when he paid tribute to staunch American ally Israel by officially recognizing the city of Jerusalem as its capital, a capital Israel has claimed since the nation was founded. In his prepared statement on the subject, Trump noted that he was only fulfilling the demand set forth by Congress in 1995 with the Jerusalem Embassy Act, and explained that his administration would begin the lengthy task of moving the U.S. Embassy from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem as soon as possible. Of course, liberals were displeased, the Arab world was angry and Europeans expressed concern, but the Israelis were thrilled, as Trump had made a rather large symbolic gesture to display his pro-Israel sentiment in recognizing the nation's capital, something no president before him had ever done. However, just one day prior to Trump's incredible outreach to the Israeli people, his predecessor in office essentially compared him to the one person that could be described as the worst enemy of the Jewish people in the history of Judaism, Nazi dictator Adolf Hitler. According to Crain's Chicago Business, former President Barack Obama was in his hometown Tuesday evening to address the Economic Club of Chicago and take part in a Q&A session. Trending, more countries followed Trump's lead in declaring Jerusalem to be Israel's capital. Throughout his remarks, Obama expressed the typical leftist claptrap about this being a particularly trying time for democracy in America, because of Trump, though he never named him, and stated his concern over the growth of nationalist thought around the globe, as well as for the survival of the vital free press. At one point, Obama stated, "We have to tend to this garden of democracy or else things could fall apart quickly," and proceeded to reference Germany's era of the Weimar Republic, during which Hitler rose to prominence and power. 60 million people died, Obama noted. So, you've got to pay attention. And vote. Of course, this is far from the first time that Trump has been compared to the murderous Nazi dictator, as delusional liberals have been lumping Trump and Hitler together since the day Trump first announced his candidacy. Interestingly, the Daily Wire noted that if the era of any modern president could be compared with the rise of Hitler in pre-World War II Germany, it would be Obama, and not Trump. Indeed, both Obama and Hitler promoted the idea of universal health care for all citizens, raised taxes on the wealthy in order to fund social welfare programs for the poor, and issued restrictive regulations on corporations that placed them at the mercy of the state. Of course, as detestable as some on the right found Obama's tenure in office to be, it came nowhere near being on par with Hitler, and similarities in policies could be drawn between just about any major politician and the notorious dictator. By the same token, Trump's rise to political power is not some sort of omen that America is on the verge of becoming a fascist imperial conqueror bent on world domination and elimination of the Jewish race. Related, after trashing Trump, Lindsey Vonn gets message from team captain she won't like Trump's official recognition of Jerusalem as Israel's capital, his adamant insistence on pursuing a peaceful resolution between Israel and the Palestinian people, and his moves to marginalize or placate Israel's other enemies and rivals in the Middle East should be all the proof necessary to confirm that he isn't like Hitler either. Alas, leftists will continue to ignore that Hitler himself was a leftist, the word socialist is part of the name of his Nazi party, and accuse any leader on the right of following in the National Socialists' murderous footsteps. Please share this on Facebook and Twitter so everyone can see how even Barack Obama is now comparing President Trump to Adolf Hitler. What do you think of Trump's outreach to Israel a day after Obama compared him to Hitler? Scroll down to comment below.